Hey dudes! I'm literally coming into this with no pre-planning whatsoever. I'm not really sure what I want to talk about. And I hate going into, I say I hate going into vlogs that way, but I haven't been vlogging again for long enough to know if I really hate going into vlogs that way, but it feels slightly awkward to just be like, I'm gonna talk at you, but I have no idea what I'm gonna talk about. Ooh, sorry, product placement. Right, so I might edit out a lot of long pauses and me staring off in the distance. And it's also, I should mention, it's 1 AM and I'm vlogging in full makeup. This is my life now, apparently. So I hope you enjoy it. 'Cause this is apparently what I do now. I vlog in full makeup at 1 AM on a Thursday morning. Evening. Whatever this is. Yeah. I'm actually freezing right now, which I only just realized, so, hold on. It's sweater time. This goes this way. I know how to put on clothing. Hold on. So yeah, hi, how are you? What's happening? First and foremost, because this is relevant, Jordan Crumbine is married now to Sam Tucker Crumbine, and it was beautiful and magical, and I'm so happy, so pleased for you. And I have finally mailed things to Jordan, which he will soon be receiving, I hope. I live in a very small town, so sometimes things don't get mailed out promptly, but we'll see. Hopefully he'll get it soon. And yeah, so that's awesome. Like, cheers to you guys. What else can I talk about? I'm doing that school thing now that those kids are all doing, which is so hip. So I do that school thing now, and it's a little bit stressful and a little bit weird because I haven't really been in school for like 2 years. And I'm only in 2 classes, and it's just, school, man. Like, why school? And it's not, I don't hate school. I'm not like an I hate school kind of person. I love learning, but oh my god, my ADD is so bad. My ADD is so bad. Which you probably already have noticed. Something thumped outside, I think it was a cat. But yeah, ADD, see? ADD bad. And see, like, I have 2 classes right now. And this is all my book learning, which is a lot. This is all just for sociology. And then this is all math. This is all math. And I'm in stupid math because I'm an idiot. Look at all the math. Look at all the math. Just take it in. I have to get through all this in 10 weeks. I'm not happy about it. And it's only week 2 and I'm already through like a quarter of the book. So, you know, a little ridiculous. And just all the math all the time. So I have math twice a week and I have sociology once a week. And sociology is a long class, man. Long class. It's like 3.5 hours because normally the normal semester at the college that I'm at is 15 weeks. So you go from like the beginning of September to, you know, the end of December, like right before Christmas, and then you have a break for a month, and then you come back in the beginning of February for the next semester. But they also do this like super efficiency semester each semester, it's like super efficiency scheduling. So it's the same semester, like it's spring and fall, but instead of 15 weeks, it's 10 weeks, or it's like 10 or 11, depending on how how it falls. And so instead of starting in the beginning of September, you start in the beginning of October for fall, and then end in December, so you've missed that whole month. So I'm like, they have to squeeze in, obviously, the same amount of information. So I'm taking these 2 classes in such a small space of time that like they have to make the actual class longer. So whereas normally, my math class in a 15-week would meet, what?
You're talking to so loudly.
Vlogging.
Oh.
Interrupting my train of thought. Right. So, whereas you normally would have 15 weeks. Right, that's what I was talking about. My math class would normally be 3 hours, and it would be an hour and a half twice a week. But since I have it in 10 weeks, it's 2.5 hours twice a week. And then my sociology class, which would normally be like 2.5 hours once a week for 15 weeks, is now 3.5 hours once a week for 10 weeks. So they're just really long classes, just like really, really long classes. And it's just totally next semester doing the 15-week ones because I can't, it's hard to sit in class for that long. Like, it's really hard to sit in the same seat, in the same subject, with the same people for 3.5 hours. And we even, like, we get a 15-minute break in the middle to, like, go to the bathroom and get coffee or whatever you want to do. And it's even still, it's just madness. It's madness. And even if, like, you enjoy the class, sitting in one place for 3.5 hours is awful. Which is why jobs are awful, I guess. Because you're doing the same thing for an extended period of time, all the time. So yeah, that's my life now. I'm doing all that book learning, but I feel smarter already. Like, I know math now, a little bit. Like, I know some math that I didn't realize that I knew, so that's good. So hopefully I'll come out of this being much more intelligent. Bye. And also, because of school things, and, because I'm insane, clearly, I have been considering applying for and doing the, Disney college program next fall, which would be crazy and awesome and just ridiculous, because right now, like, I'm going to college just to, like, get a degree. Like, I don't know what I want to do. Right now I'm kind of, like, because when I had to leave school, I was still in my, like, kind of, you know, feeling things out process and figuring out what I want to do with my life. I'm just a liberal arts major, like, I have no idea what I want to do. So now that I'm back 2 years later, I'm still kind of in that phase because my life is totally different now, than it was 2 years ago. So I still don't really know what I'm doing. So I think it would be really cool and kind of, like, it would obviously be awesome to go and, like, work at Disney for 5 months and take classes and all that kind of stuff. But I think it would also be really cool from the, like, standpoint of, A, it would be an awesome thing, like, an awesome memory to have for, like, the rest of my life. To be able to, like, tell my friends and tell my kids and, you know, whoever, just be like, you know, in college, I went and worked at Disney and I learned all this stuff and did all these things and it was awesome. And then the other thing of it is that it could be a really cool way to kind of feel things out, because I know, you know, I'm into the creative thing, I'm into the education thing, I'm into the, you know, theatery thing, like, I like too many things, and I like, I'm very interested in education, and there's a lot of stuff in the Disney College program of studying, like, experiential education, which is, you know, learning something through experience. I guess this will be the end of the video because that's the 10-minute mark there. Just wiping my nose like a gross person. Another thing, Christmas is relatively soon. It's in like 69 days or something, or 60 something. And I found a camera that I really, really like. It's kind of like a mid-experience level camera, because it's not a point and shoot and it's not like a full DSLR, it's kind of somewhere in the middle, and I really like it and I really want it, so I put it on my Christmas list, but I don't think I'll get it because it's like $500, so we'll see what happens, because like this camera was only like $100 or something, I think, 70 maybe, I'm not even sure, and this is like a good camera, but I want to be able to do more interesting things with video. I want to be able to have, you know, all those manual options that I really, like, there's no kind of manual option on this camera. It's purely point and shoot. It's, you know, pointed at a thing, it autofocuses, done, record. So I want something a little more interesting and advanced than that, so I can do more interesting and advanced things. So I'm hoping that I can either get that for Christmas or, like, somebody, you know, if people give me money, I can, you know, save and buy it. So, that's awesome. Other than that, I have nothing to talk about. I am going to make a shameless plug. Speaking of video production, I record and edit videos for my beautiful friend Samantha, who is a musician, who you should all check out. I will put links, I will put an annotation somewhere, and I will put links to videos and stuff to her channel, because I record and edit her videos, and she's an amazing musician, and she's doing a cover series right now, so some of the songs that she has videos for are probably songs you know. So go and check her out for me, and I would really appreciate it. Other than that, I have nothing else to talk about, and I will see you later.